Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now another 2-2, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Navarez finds it, but no chance to recover. Bryant is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
Be consistent.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
So striding forward now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a curveball in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
And that'll bring up Karsten Huron. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
1-0. Here it is.
Two balls, one strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
That is good.
Boy, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line hard toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Baez fields it from deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Karsten. Woodruff.
So here now is the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A 2 ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. The high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Jose Quintana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now that the third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The ball and a strike now to Bryant. A shot down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the second run will score as well.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0-1 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Nevarez has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Fouled off. This is line to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And now a pitch on the way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled away. The 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Karsten Hiura. And he fouls this one off. He hit a sac fly earlier. Quintana's got his target. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Rizzo will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
3-1
is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Drilled on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball called strike. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. Brewers strand 1 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here's the pitch.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Jose Quintana. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Contreras is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Brewers, number 39, Corbin Burns.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bryant on second, Rizzo at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wilson Contreras, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Shelby Miller, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Shelby Miller.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and 0 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Bases are empty. One man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Jose Quintana. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. To second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Brewers 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Karsten comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Quintana's got his target. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Two down, runners at first and second. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Line towards center field. Howe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. Still 8-2. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low. Ball, that's out.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out, nobody on. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up, over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alec Mills.
Last half of the 7th here. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Brock Holt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Brock Holt.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric.
Ready once again, Eric Sogard. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
On the ground to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, still 8-2. Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alex Claudio.
Ready to begin the 8th, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-0 on the way. Nobody out, runner on first. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Three-two pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 2. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The right fielder, Christian.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Karsten.
So now to the plate, Karsten. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So digging in now, Ryan Braun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Karsten.
In now, Justin Smoke. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. The 0-1.
Ball.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. To third. Bryant is up with it. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Mill.
Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Brad Wick, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 38.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah.